Hello friends, as in the last session we have discussed about what are the various boundary conditions for natural vibration general equation. Okay, as you can see this is the vibration equation over here. So with the help of the boundary conditions you can or end conditions you can calculate the value of r and phi so that you may have the exact equation of your vibrating system. Okay, this we have discussed in the last session or the last videos we will go through. Today we are going to discuss this is the final differential equation of the natural vibration. As you can see here, x double dot plus xy sym into x is equals to 0, where x double dot is your acceleration, okay, and s is your stiffness of the spring, m is a mass, x is your displacement, where omega n square is equals to s by m, or you can say omega n is equals to under root s by m, which is your natural frequency in angular term. Okay, now if you anyone ask you to calculate that, find out the natural frequency of the natural vibration system having this equation, then you can easily calculate it by comparing this equation with this equation rewritten, or you can say modified like this in the standard form of this natural vibration equation. Then you will easily get the value of omega n, okay, by comparing these equations. Now sometimes they in the university exams or in some competitive exams they used to ask about the springs in combination, okay, where you can know or you usually understand that stiffness is a property of resistance, which is force required to unit deflection. Okay, as you know that F is equals to K delta or as Sx, okay, where if you want to calculate the stiffness S, then you have to divide the force by displacement. Now here we are just going to discuss that if springs are in series or in parallel, or they are going to cut it in this you can say perpendicular directions, then how you can calculate the value of part springs stiffness. Okay, suppose if you are going to calculate the springs which are there in the series, okay, then how you can calculate? Then if there are two springs having the stiffness S1 and S2 which are arranged in this manner, or you can say in series manner, or this particular pattern will be counted as series, then you can calculate the value of overall stiffness of this system as 1 by S is equals to 1 by S1 plus 1 by S2. In this way you can calculate the value of S, and on the same point you can calculate the value of natural frequency by under root S overall divided by M. Mass is already given to you. Then if parallel, the parallel combination can be depicted by these two systems, like one spring then mass then spring, okay, or two springs in parallel attached with a single mass. Then this overall stiffness of this particular system will be S1 plus S2. Okay, if any spring are going to be cut at equal proportion, then it will be divided by two parts, or you can say 2s and 2s. If it is divided into three parts, then it will be 3s, 3s and 3s, okay, because this will become a series. Okay, now springs, or you can say deflection, is inversely proportional to your stiffness. Similarly, if any spring is cut down into m parts on the upper side and n number of parts on the bottom side, okay, in this way you are going to cut your spring, then the stiffness for the upper part will be m plus n divided by m into s, and for lower part the lower part spring stiffness will be m plus n divided by n into s. So in this way you can calculate, and the examples are given over here, you can also see, okay, and calculate those values. Okay, I will come with the next topic in the next video. Meanwhile, just do practice these equations and calculate, and take mass is equals to 10 kg and the value of S is equals to 10 kilonewton meter. Okay, in this way you can calculate that what will be the value of your natural frequency, and do comment in the YouTube video description. Okay, or you can also ping us. Okay, so meanwhile just stay connected with our YouTube channel of Engineering College Banswara for more such updates about different branches of engineering like mechanical, civil, electrical and computer science engineering. Okay, so in the upcoming session we will try to discuss energy method and various other methods to calculate the vibrating system properties, which we have discussed for the natural vibration here, and I will come with the next topics in the upcoming sessions. So stay tuned with Engineering College Banswara YouTube channel and do subscribe this channel as well. Thank you so much.